let's say you were visited by aliens. What would you do?
What would you do if one day aliens visited your house? What I would do is very odd, but what I would do is call 911 and lock myself in a jail. This is because if the aliens came back with all sorts of weapons, probably the place they would not target is a jail. By the way, jails have keys. So if you want to open, I could just take the keys, and if I wanted to get out of the jail, I could just open it. But if I wanted to stay inside it, it would be hard to open the jail. Plan number B, if the jail wouldn't work, would be screaming out loud, grabbing as many ammunition and guns as I would, and just make a tunnel and go in a cave and find a home and live really protected. If plan C, if the aliens were really, really nice, I would pretend that I was nice to them, go on their ship and steal their weapon and sell it. Then I could become really, really rich and do all sorts of stuff I could. Plan number D, if that failed, which it probably wouldn't, is going on a rocket ship, flying to Mars, doing some dancing, and then just going into space. That is very odd, but this is because if I fail all those plans, really, there's nothing I could do. So, I wouldn't want to die a painful death, so if the aliens figured out that I was trying to just smuggle some of their weapons, they would probably like toast me up. So, yeah, just run away.
If you can.
Okay, I think it's easy. We only have a few minutes left.
Sure.
So, Luciano, I thought that was really good. You had a great opening. You said clearly what you're going to do. You had multiple points. You had a great introduction, multiple points. Second, I think one thing I'd like to know is you said plan number B and plan number D. Those are letters, not numbers. So if you just said plan B or plan D, I think it would have been a lot more effective. I didn't see a plan C, so.
I said plan C.
Okay, maybe I missed it. So secondly, you lasted about 2 minutes up there. And it's very easy when you have when you're thinking in clear points, it's very easy to reach that 2 minutes. So you notice that Luciano had no papers, he had nothing, and he seemed more confident, he seemed more sure of what he was talking about, despite not having papers. He seemed more prepared. Doesn't mean he was more prepared than his racism speech, but he seemed more prepared. And he was more expressive with his hands because he wasn't encumbered by the piece of paper. He was able to walk around, look at us, use a variety of hand gestures. And that's what I want to see. I think that his conclusion could have been a bit better because he just kind of ended there. I think if he kind of recapped what his plan was, what his great escape was going to be, it would have been more effective. But overall, I can't ask for more in a first attempt at that impromptu speech. So, well done.